What's poppin' internet? Welcome to another episode of the Synced Up Filmcast, the show where we reel you into Harry Potter movies and talk about the other things that we've been watching. I'm one of your hosts, Timothy DeRoe, and joining me this week is your boy, Michael Clare.
Feels weird to not hear Mickle.
Mickle?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I was a couple
there.
words ahead of you,
Mm-hmm.
and I was getting prepared to hear Mickle Clare.
I've been on a streak there.
I don't know why. I was took off guard by hearing my birth name. You know,
Yeah.
not used to it.
Government name?
Government, as they say.
As they say.
Formerly known as.
Today we're going to review and rank Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Goblet.
We're also going to talk about some other things in the news area and the other things that we've been watching. Before we get into that, a little bit of housekeeping for you. If you enjoy this show and you want to support the content that we make and you want to support us, you should consider
Think about it.
going over to patreon.com/synced up, where for $1 you can get access to the lovely Discord, where we talk about snow, taxes, and Lincoln Riley's brisket.
Dry ass brisket.
Or for $5 you get access to that lovely Discord and the post shows of all the shows that we do and many more goodies, all from youtube.com/syncedupodcast and podcasting services around the globe. Speaking of, you should go over to youtube.com/syncedupodcast and drop us a subscribe and some likes on a few videos. And you should also consider booting up Spotify and searching our podcast and the Filmcast over in those feeds and giving us a 5-star rating. It'll help us in the leaderboards. I don't know. The stacks.
What do you mean?
The
rank?
charts.
The charts.
The
There
charts.
you go.
That's the word. I was looking at the stacks.
Let's get Synced Up Pod charting.
Yeah. You can do all that stuff.
Make it go
New
platinum.
episodes of this show specifically go up in all of those feeds Tuesdays, 7 a.m. Central Time Zone. Gang. You can also write into this show to synceduppod@gmail.com or the reader mail submissions tab at the Discord with any questions, comments, concerns, or games, and we will read those on the show.
Yes.
You should also consider dropping a follow on Twitter at synceduppod to keep up to date with all of our content from across the board. I didn't get any reader mail this week, which kind of... Well, we did for Harry Potter. Oh, yeah. Speaking of, we're on TikTok now at Synced Up Podcast or Pod?
Synced Up Pod.
At Synced Up Pod on TikTok. Go give us a follow. Go drop some likes on a bunch of videos and click that video.
Holding it down.
Comment on the videos. Click the video. Share it with a bunch of your friends. Okay, that it ups the engagement. Helps us get a little bit of a boost there.
And
we're dropping numbers over there somehow. I don't know how it's happening, but that's the power of talk. Getting like 600 views on a talk.
Hello? On a talk?
It takes us like 3 months to get 600 views on this bitch.
People say talk?
Yeah, on the talk.
On the talk?
Would you call it a tick? I don't think so.
Yeah, you wouldn't
my
call
tick.
it that either.
Yeah, this is my talk.
I just say TikTok.
Hey, bro, you record a talk? You recording a talk?
You recording a talk vid?
Yeah, I don't know.
Talk vid?
Tottenham?
Alright,
Tottenham? So now let's get into the ranking and reviewing of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. You want to rank first and then talk?
Don't you usually give the plot first?
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
Damn, bro. I'm professional as hell.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't even do the main part of it.
Yeah, I know. I forgot to bring up this here plot synopsis.
It's just Harry Potter Tournament Edition.
Sorry about that.
The tourney arc.
Going in here to the plot.
Cedric.
Harry Potter has a nightmare in which a Muggle caretaker is murdered after overhearing a plot by Lord Voldemort. This is where your first introduction to like some real shit going on. You see Peter Pettigrew and some dude there. Harry, the Weasleys, everybody, they attend the Quidditch World Cup right off the bat. This is where you get the port key.
You got the port key and then the tent.
Crumb. I love the tent so much, bro.
The tent's cool.
And Victor Crumb, he's the shit.
Cool
Even though
Weasley magic stuff.
He's a little sussy later in the movie. Anyway, Death Eaters show up, burn some shit down. Harry sees the dude from his thing, sees the dark mark. The dark mark.
Voldemort mark.
Yep, of course. Then the school's going to be hosting the Triwizard Tournament. Then it shows the people that come in. You got the Durmstrang Institute from Bulgaria and the Beauxbatons Academy from France. A single student from each school is to be selected by the Goblet of Fire to participate. Although students below the age of 17, they can't enter the tournament. Fleur de la Cour is selected as a champion from Beauxbatons. Victor Crumb is selected from Durmstrang, and then Cedric Diggory. And then, oh, wait a minute. Harry Potter also picked. Nobody knows what.
He's
There's only
not
supposed
17.
to be 3.
He's not 17. There.
Oh, what the fuck's going on, right? But it's the rules, bro. The law is the law, as Dumbledore says, right? So Ron gets pissed off. Ron's like, piss off.
You cheated.
Piss off, mate. How'd you do it? What are you going to tell me? Piss off, mate. You know how it goes. Ron, little bitch boy. But don't worry, he comes back later. Anyway, the first task, we got to collect an egg. We got to fight a dragon.
A dragon.
We're all fighting some different dragons. Harry fights his dragon. Summons broom. Yeets. Dragon escapes. Kills the dragon by running into a bridge. You know.
I don't know if he kills the dragon.
I don't know. It goes.
Calm down.
You're telling me that dragon?
It's a dragon.
You tell me that dragon fell like 1,000 feet and landed on his ass and didn't die?
It's a dragon. It's a bridge. You know what bridges are over?
Yeah, but you know, a ravine.
A river.
Dude, it was a thud when that homie hit.
Big dragon. He's fine, bro.
Nah, I don't think he's fine, dog. Anyway, everyone grabs their eggs. Ron actually realizes, oh shit, you could die. Sorry for being an asshole.
Like, maybe you didn't go behind my back or something.
Everyone's trying to get some dates. They can't get their dates.
Yeah, they get prom.
So they get those twins. And then Harry gets advice from Cedric to go to the bathroom and hold the egg under the water.
Yeah, get the second
see what's going on, because he helped Cedric in the first task, which is really,
they're
homies. Then they have to save somebody of value to them, so they have to save. Harry has to save Ron, Cedric has to save Cho, Victor has to rescue Hermione, and Fleur has to save her sister from the Black Lake. No explanation if they failed, if they were just gonna leave them motherfuckers down there.
Because Harry grabbed somebody else. I'm assuming they weren't just gonna let them die.
I know, but
they play it off at the end like,
saved my sister.
She was gonna die.
Yeah, exactly. So they go down there. He gets second place after he uses some spells and stuff to get yeet up out of there. He uses the gill stuff to grow some gills.
Weed.
Everybody has some cool stuff, which is really really tight.
Cool scene.
Harry finds the lifeless body of Barty Crouch, because Barty Crouch was murdered by the fake Moody, because he realized, oh shit, that's my son, right? Killed him. He later enters Dumbledore's office, where he enters a pensive. Which is, that's a little thing. That's what that's called. Pensive.
What's it say? What's the word after?
He enters a pensive, in which he witnesses the previous trial of Igor Karkaroff. It's capitalized. Pensive, I assume, is the name of the memory.
I guess so.
Yeah. Anyway, so he sees the flashback of Barty Crouch Jr. getting yeeted by the Death Eater guy who switched sides. Karkaroff is asked to name those who served Voldemort, and he gives Snape, who was vouched for by Dumbledore. Karkaroff then exposes Barty Crouch Jr., the son of Crouch Sr., who hosting the trial. And then he realizes that's the dude from the nightmare. Then you go to the third task, and you got the final task of the Triwizard Cup is to navigate a vast maze. A maze that switches and changes and, makes people forget who they are and all that jazz. Then they make it to the cup. They kind of fight each other a little bit, but then Cedric's going to die, and then Peter's like, fuck, I got to save him. And then he honestly admits, he's like, look, honestly, I was going to let you die. I was thinking about it, but I decided not to. But I decided not to. So then they decide to grab the cup at the same time. They're going to finish the Triwizard Tournament at the same time. Turns out they had made it a port key. They get yeeted to a graveyard. Peter Pettigrew is there. He kills Cedric, Vada Kedavra. Pettigrew then resurrects Voldemort, who summons his Death Eaters. Voldemort attempts to use the killing curse on Harry, but the latter deflects it using Expelliarmus. The ghosts of Voldemort's previous victims appear and distract Voldemort long enough for Harry to use the cup to return to Hogwarts with Cedric's body. That's the scene. Wizard battle. His mom and dad, Cedric.
I said it when we were watching the movie. Anytime your enemy pulls up with some dead homies,
you're done. You're done, bro. Harry informs Dumbledore that Cedric was murdered by Voldemort. Harry is dragged by Moody to his office. He is shocked to learn that Moody was the one who entered him into the tournament and was guiding him to ensure the return of Voldemort. Then Moody tries to kill Harry, but Dumbledore, Snape, and Minerva McGonagall get in that bitch, kill Moody, find the real Moody, get him out of a little box. He's just down there starving.
Just chilling.
Yeah. Using Veritas Serum, they learn that they have actually caught Barty Crouch Jr., who was impersonating Moody the whole time, using a Polyjuice potion. The real Moody is in prison. Crouch Jr. is sent to Azkaban. At the end of the feast, Dumbledore announces that Cedric was murdered by Voldemort. The Ministry denies these claims. Harry informs Dumbledore of his encounter with Voldemort, and Dumbledore describes this as a priori incantatem. In the end, the three schools bid farewell to one another, with Harry, Ron, and Hermione agreeing that everything is going to change, which
it does.
It does.
Yeah. Wow. Good movie.
Yes. We got a couple of write-ins here before we get into our thoughts.
This was... Yeah, go ahead.
Starting off with Chance. The teenage angst is at an all-time high, and I hate everyone's hair in this movie. Thank God they go back to normal in the next movie. Harry still sucks at acting, but he gets better from here on. I love this movie for all the new information we learn about the characters, like Snape being a Death Eater turned spy, and it gives another one of my favorite characters, Mad-Eye Moody. Voldemort is back, and shit's about to go down. Rest in peace, Cedric. Fielding writes in, I love the demonstration of magic at the beginning of the movie. From the port key being an old boot to the spacious tent that looks tiny from the outside, I like how fantastical it feels. This movie always seems to fly by for me, and I'm at the end before I know it. So those are the writings from Chance and Fielding. Their thoughts on the movie. Of course, love the movie. Seems to be the sentiment for all these films. We all love them, which is great. It wasn't the case for Disney. Got a couple of real tutors, real stinkers.
Stinky boys.
But here on Harry Potter, it's a lot harder to rank. And honestly, it hurts when I rank something in because I know other things got to go down, and I know I love those films just as much.
Pull up the ranking.
Pull up that there ranking, Jordan, before me and Mike get into our talks.
I'm ready to place it. I'm curious.
Yep.
Curious George.
Curious.
I am the monkey.
Okay.
Where'd we go?
So.
We disappeared.
Oh yeah, turn our camera back on. I forgot it's off.
Yeah, we turned it off
from the post show.
Okay.
There we go. Oh.
What?
There we go.
There we
Cool.
go. Okay.
3, 2, 1,
2.
1. Okay.
See, I knew it. From this point on, there's gonna be contention.
So the tiebreaker has to be Jordan because Chance ranked it below Prisoner of Azkaban, but Fielding ranked it above Prisoner of Azkaban.
Okay, so I share Chance's sentiment here.
So it's
It is truly in
completely up
Jordan's
to Jordan
hands.
where it goes. So below Prisoner of Azkaban, which I assume so, seems to be the sentiment from the majority of viewers on the internet and wide. I'm not upset at this.
The reason I put it here is because I agree with Chance. The teenage angst, like there's clearly a lot of like
Yeah, but that's
mega focusing on like
they're no longer 12 anymore, bro. They're 14.
I know, but then we don't focus on it in the next movie and it's fine.
Yeah, because we got a little older, bro. And you go from a teenager to an adult when you watch your homie get murdered right in front of you, bro.
Yeah.
You're no longer a kid no more, dog.
Here's the deal. And you just said it.
And also,
this movie's good.
He's 17 in the next
I
movie.
like this movie.
Yeah.
He's not 17 in the next movie.
Yeah, because she says he's just a boy. I thought she said he's just
like
17.
15.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. That it's a bit much. It's you cannot deny it's a bit much.
Yeah, but I like it.
They're a little bit too play into the like weird like nerdy fact.
Yeah.
Like Harry should not be struggling to get a
I agree.
prom date. Like I don't know. It's a great movie though. I love tournament arcs. Cedric's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's so sad when you realize what's happening when they grab the port key.
Yeah.
Or the cup at the end.
Yeah.
And it just takes them right to Voldemort's trap. And you're like, Cedric shouldn't be here.
Yep. First time watching that movie was awesome because you didn't realize Moody was Moody. You knew there was some shit going on, but you were like, oh, fuck. Oh, it was that guy. The whole, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of clicked together, which was really nice. You didn't have that, of
good.
course, on this viewing, but still. I remember watching that the first time and being like, oh, shit, that was crazy.
And there's less Sirius Black in this movie.
Yeah, less Sirius Black.
Which I love
Ron.
those characters a lot.
Yeah.
Ron's a little punk in this movie.
Yep.
It's just there's cool stuff, but I think it's just not as cool as like this movie or next week's movie we'll talk about too.
Yeah.
But it's good, and it's so hard to be like, yeah, it's not up to snuff because it is. It's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
I've enjoyed this experience a lot.
Yeah, no, it's really, really good. The tournament arc, I like the tasks. I like getting the clues, figuring stuff out, working with Cedric. Getting some of the ladies. Finally, we're thinking about that type of thing. Got the dance going on. I love it all. From start to finish, it's great. And I agree 100% with Fielding. That first portion does a lot to carry it to number one for me. An introduction to the port key, which is an old boot, realizing that port key can be anything, which comes full circle at the end, and then you realize, oh, that's a port key. It does good
because these movies are really good at like giving you clues.
They do.
The movie.
They do what video games do really well, which is give you a tutorial without giving you a tutorial, right? So for like example, in the next film, when there's that evil lady, she like does some shit in the very beginning that establishes her as that, right? Yeah. And then the same thing is happening in this film. This is a port key. They're giving you the clues you need to realize what's going to happen later.
Like in Prisoner of Azkaban when they're fighting the Bogarts?
Yeah.
Yeah, or I think that's what it's called. And then Lupin's was the full moon.
The moon, yeah.
Like you get clues constantly throughout the movie.
They give you the clues, and in doing so, like I was saying, how video games teach you these things through like, just minuscule things that you don't really realize. These movies build worlds and keep you from being confused, right? You do that little thing to explain the port key in the very, very beginning. Then you're not wondering like, why the fuck did he teleport in the end? And I think a thing that helps these movies be able to do that is the fact that Harry, starting off in the beginning, knows jack shit.
Yeah,
along with the viewer.
Yeah.
And so that's what I think makes these movies so good, is because you're not sitting there wondering like, why are these characters just standing around explaining this thing? It doesn't make any sense that they're doing so, but it does because they're explaining it to Harry, who is also just as confused as the viewers, which I think makes these movies as good as they are. Makes you not be as confused, makes the world building even better because the main character is us, right?
Yeah.
Just as confused in the same position that we are in. So I really love that. But yeah, no, I'm digging A Goblet of Fire, and I'm digging this whole Harry Potter journey, bro. It's been smacking. Just every single movie I've been like, fuck, and I've been just wanting to watch every movie as soon as humanly possible to get to the next one.
I will say, I'm gonna confess here. We watched Order of the Phoenix yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
So we're a little ahead.
We are.
I think it was a terrible decision now because now we're even further out.
Yeah.
With in between.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Dude, I want to watch them all.
Now next week though, we'll be able to watch 6 and 7. Because the week after there won't be a Filmcast, bro.
So we're gonna double up instead of not doing one.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
So you want a 2-week long break between 7 and 8?
No, it wouldn't be a 2-week long. Well, if we watched them all right off the jump, then I guess it'd be a 2-week long break. But it'd be a good finale.
Sure, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure
That's
that out.
so long, dude.
We'll figure that out. So yeah, ranking it at number 2. I think that
Great movies.
that makes sense. And then yeah, cool.
I almost want to add the addendum, change the article a little bit, that we should add the Fantastic Beasts to the end of this viewing.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed. I know there's some people that think they're ass. I thought the first one was okay, and I've honestly watched it recent enough that I think I can still say that I think it would probably just be okay. I don't know, but I do like Eddie Redmayne though a lot.
I just like the world of the Wizarding world.
Yeah,
it's just cool. I want more of it. I don't want it to end.
Yeah,
I want to continue. Maybe I'll watch that 20th anniversary.
20. We probably should just do that anyway. I don't know if we should do it as a ranking thing, but I think we should just watch it. That way we could talk about it on that final episode.
Yeah, because I'm sure they'll have. It'll be very good to watch that after watching all the movies.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I agree. That's it.
Man,
that's it for ranking that. Now this week, HBO Max, Half-Blood Prince. Gonna go ahead and watch the Half-Blood Prince. We'll rank and review it next week. What?
Order of the Phoenix.
Oh yeah. Oh, because
that's what I'm saying, bro. We messed up.
Yeah, you're right. Order of the Phoenix.
Order of the Phoenix.
We already watched Order of the Phoenix. But you should watch Order of the Phoenix. Number 5. We'll be watching it, reviewing it, ranking it next week.
Good.
Spoiler alert. It's smack.
It's good.
Shit turns up to 10 on this one.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Voldemort's back, baby.
Yeah, so good. I really like that movie a lot too. I cannot wait to get into 6 and 7 and 7 part 2. Like,
obviously. It's such a good line.
Loves name. Anyway, a little bit of news for you this week. It Takes Two by Hazelight Studios is being adapted to television or film.
Explain what It Takes Two is to those who
It Takes Two is a
don't know.
EA published, Hazelight Studios developed video game led by
Joseph Fares.
My bad. 2-player co-op video game on Game Pass. If you haven't played it,
it was a Game of the Year contender. It was Game of the Year
for a lot. It was Game of the Year at
Game
Awards, which is really nice.
But it was a lot of people's contender. It was a good game.
Yeah, this I think has potential. They haven't said if it's, they said film or television. I don't think they haven't decided. I think the news just hasn't come out yet.
Yeah,
we just know that it's being adapted. And I think it fits pretty well. I think you do. I hope you don't do it animated. I think you keep it because you could do like that movie that Noah watched, like The House.
Yeah,
you could do something like do something like that.
Well, do you mean animated? Like if they use the same style as the game is in, you wouldn't like that?
No, I mean animated as in like cartoon.
Cuphead animated.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think they would do that.
I hope not.
I wouldn't watch it at that point.
I don't think so.
I think it takes away from like the humanness of that show.
Yeah, I agree.
Or that game. But it's cool. It's a interesting story. I'm about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's cool. I was shocked though. That wasn't what I was expecting.
Nope, me neither.
But cool.
Yeah. No, very, very exciting. We have one trailer for you this week. The new trailer for the Paramount Plus Halo television series dropped, and we will discuss it after viewing it here shortly. I do have some thoughts, I will say.
You got thoughts?
I got some thoughts. I have some thoughts.
Sorry. Y'all move. You're free.
All right.
To take
crank that bitch. Play it.
Okay, off bat, things look good.
Yeah. Have you not seen the trailer?
Visually. No, I haven't seen this yet.
You haven't seen the trailer? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I might need you to explain the audio.
There's like an explosion. There's gunfire.
I mean, like whatever. Because you said I read some of your comments, but I skipped over. Okay, Chief.
Master Chief, huh?
Oh, what's up, Chief? Oh, Master Chief.
The Master Chief was enhanced and trained for one purpose:
Is that John?
to win this war.
Thanks for the gun.
He and the other Spartans are our only effective weapons against
They're
the
trying to
Covenant.
control them?
He is lethal,
I didn't mean it like that, bro.
upgradable, and most importantly,
That looks cool.
controllable.
Yeah.
Covenant forces appear to be excavating.
So you really need the audio to understand what the fuck's going on?
That's what I'm saying. I
It's
don't
gonna
know
be
plot
completely
wise.
When I touched the object,
You
I
said
felt
control.
something.
Yeah, I'll tell you about it in a second.
I felt different.
Is this supposed to
What they
be
did
his
to
origin
us.
story?
Yeah, but
Makes
it's
you know.
not correct.
And you just decided
So
to
it's
help
not
me.
like
Why
the
would a
book origin
Spartan
story.
do
Yeah,
that?
it's bullshit.
Okay.
What does one
Did
do
they say
with
it
a
was gonna be canon or
superhuman
not?
if you're not sure you
I
can
don't
trust?
think. I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
there's no because
Hello,
it's not.
Master
It doesn't make
Chief.
any fucking sense.
I'm
These characters are not how they should be.
Oh,
Yeah, nope. I got some thoughts.
that's not a bad looking.
I got some thoughts,
Cortana.
bro. I got some thoughts.
Yeah.
Master Chief recovered something.
Sacred ring. Halo.
Is that supposed to be Halsey?
Yeah.
Okay. That looks a lot like her. That's a good
Humans.
casting.
Surrender to the Covenant.
Like, who the fuck
Cortana.
is that?
I'm gonna need you now.
Yeah, but who the fuck is that lady?
Yeah. I have one big qualm so far.
What?
There's too many characters.
Find the Halo.
Yeah, but most of
Win
them
the war.
die. Well, they do in the books and shit. Yeah, they show me.
I know, but my problem is I feel like this show is not going to be as much about Chief as I want it to be. I think we're going to have too much side character exposition.
Okay, so I got some thoughts here. Of course, I think the Cortana design is booty cheeks. I think you need to make her look less human, like Jordan was
Yeah.
saying. She needs to be more transparent. She needs to be
Yeah.
something because she just looks like a person. Her voice is on point. It's really, really
Is
good.
it Cortana voice?
Yes. John's voice, however, not quite where I want it to be.
I'm going to pull it up on my phone so I can hear
Not
it.
quite where I want it to be.
Um,
The plot that is discussed in this trailer is not quite where I want it to be. I hate to be the purist guy, you know, because I feel like everybody hates the purist guy, you know, who's like, oh, dude, this ain't like the original source material.
when does John talk in this trailer?
Just fucking, yeah, just he should start talking. Just we're Mike's.
Hold on.
Okay, hold up.
Just a second.
He's
I just need to
coming.
hear his voice.
Humanity's
Okay,
best
sure.
weapon. Explosions.
Say something.
He's gonna say something soon. I'm pretty sure he's gonna say something soon. Just okay. Yep. All right.
Y'all sure, bro?
He's gonna say something soon. He's gonna just keep watching.
Did y'all think this was his voice?
Hold up. He's gonna talk. He's gonna fucking talk soon.
Bro, we're halfway through this trailer.
I promise. Okay. Yeah. So it sounds like he's talking through like a rebreather, you know?
Yeah.
I hate how it sounds like it sounds like he's in a submarine.
I understand. But
No,
that's not
no.
that's
I
not
think
my
the voice is
masterpiece.
there. I just don't like the audio effects that are on his voice. I think the
Maybe.
voice is there. It's just the audio effects are like so weird. Yeah, but you've heard his voice in the game. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't have those audio effects. Like it's this
not
weird.
been something we've ever.
It sounds
addressed
like
before.
he is fucking swimming underwater, right? And I
Mhm.
don't like it. A couple other things. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff though, like the guns and all the warthogs and all that jazz. But
Mhm.
yeah, there's like the weird lady at the end who's controlling the flood doesn't make any fucking sense. Flood should not be showing up yet. They have like the introduction to the Covenant as the humans find this artifact and then they use that artifact to figure out where the Halo rings are, and then they go to the Halo rings to like get some shit done. That is not how it happens in the books, which
Mhm.
you know kind of blows because how it happens in the books is fucking awesome. The fall of Reach is incredible, like it's a really good fucking thing. But and then it also seems like there's a big giant plot line that's gonna be them trying like he can be upgraded and controlled. Are you sure
Yeah,
you control
can
them?
make him into a
Yeah,
controllable
It-
soldier.
like this whole weird thing, and it paints Halsey as this complete and utter villain, which is
Yeah.
not how it is in the books. Halsey in the books is like, don't fuck with my Spartans. Like I will tell my Spartans what to do. They'll listen to me, but they also are human and they have their own prerogatives, and we're not gonna fucking control my Spartans. Like that's how she is. She's like, no, you're not gonna fucking use my Spartans for whatever you want. Halsey's not like some weird corporate fucking sellout that they have her
Yeah.
painted in this trailer where she's like, they can be controlled. It doesn't make any fucking sense because she's like the mother to the Spartans, right?
Yeah.
It does not add up. So what they got Halsey feeling like, I think they're gonna paint Halsey as like kind of like a villain here, which sucks. She's kind of a villain,
Yeah, but I don't think she's.
but she's not like that. No.
Yeah.
But it's like it's so weird, and I don't really like it at all. I just don't really know what they're going for there. This like artifact thing is new. It doesn't really there. I just don't know what they're going for here, and I'm worried because what we've been given already is so good that if we're gonna like just completely change it up and do something completely different, I'm like, I don't know.
I want like.
I hope it's good though. I really hope it's good, and it comes out soon, March 12th. So
I'd be cool with like a Mandalorian-esque. Like Halo
Tales
show.
from Slip Space. They have that, and they have comic books.
Yeah,
called Tales
stuff
from
like
Slip
that.
Space. Yeah,
think that'd be cool.
That was some good stuff where it's just like,
But that's definitely not what we're
random
getting.
assorted. Yeah, no. Just give me Fall of Reach, just the show, and you're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know how it ends, unfortunately, but it would still smack because that book is banging, and you knew how the book was gonna end when you read the book too. So it's in the fucking title, man. Anyway, that's it for the trailer of the Halo show. Hopefully it's good, and it comes out very, very soon, so that's exciting. Now it's time to talk about the other things that we've been watching. You been watching anything besides Harry Potter?
Bro,
Mostly
Pokemon came out.
Pokemon? Yeah, of course. I've been watching, of course, more Euphoria. Still banging. Still just as intense. Loving it. Found out there's actually 11 episodes this season. Stoked about that.
That show is wild.
3 more episodes than I thought I was going to get. Love it. I'm very much enjoying it. Makes me want to go watch The White Lotus, which is one of the leads from Euphoria acts in The White Lotus, Sydney Sweeney. And I kind of want to go watch that because she got some awards for that performance. And I like her in Euphoria. Of course, more Archive 81. Show's still hitting. Haven't finished it yet. I'm probably going to watch an episode after this pod is finished. I hope to finish it this week. Then, of course, we got a little inebriated and watched The Longest Yard, which was kind of a weird and interesting experience. I would say holds up in some ways, does not in some others. There's a few racy...
I'd say that's probably accurate for most things.
Most comedies. It's kind of... There's a few racy parts. Some parts where you're like, oh, that's a bit so... All right. But for the most part, it's an Adam Sandler comedy. I guess it holds up in those regards. Alvin and the Chipmunks, whilst I sat on the couch and enjoyed watching while under the influence of some herb, that movie sucks. But I liked my experience. I liked sitting on the couch and watching it with Kylie, Adri, and Jordan. Like, it was fun. But, like, objectively watching it, I was like, this movie is
not good.
Dog shit. I understand why my dad and mom were so pissed that I always just wanted to watch it as a kid, you know? Like, so bad.
Couldn't pick a better movie.
Yeah, no, that movie sucks. It's not good. The CG is not good. The singing is not good. The acting is atrocious, dude. It's so bad. And honestly, the writing dialogue of, like, the dialogue between the characters, that makes no sense. It feels like some weird ass movie.
It is, bro.
Like straight to DVD.
Cash grab.
Yeah, it made huge cash. Oh, fuck. You know what I forgot to do on the doc?
What'd you forget to do?
I forgot to put the stuff that's coming out.
Oh, what's coming out this week?
Let's check it out. Let's
Anything
go
cool?
see all 2022 movies.
What's Batman coming out?
Batman is coming out.
You know that off the top of your head?
I do. March. It comes out March.
Okay.
So January 30th. Let's go to February. So movies coming out in February.
Early February.
They Them Us comes out. I don't know what the fuck that is. Don't know what that is.
Nope.
Don't know what that is.
Nada.
Moonfall comes out on Friday. Jackass Forever comes out on Friday. The Wolf and the Lion comes out on Friday. I don't recognize any of the rest of these here.
Nothing crazy, it looks like.
Well, Moonfall's pretty big. And
Hey,
Jackass
man.
Forever, bro.
Man, Spider-Man's going to have another...
Don't sleep on fucking Jackass Forever, bro.
I didn't watch Jackass.
You're geeked.
Why am I geeked?
Shit's too classic.
How do you... What?
And that's
how
it.
am
That's
I
it.
geeked, bro.
That's it for the stuff that's coming out soon. You can also write into synceduppod@gmail.com. Get your questions read on the show if you would like us to read those. But there isn't any in there, so.
What are you apologizing for?
I don't know. I'm apologizing to people who wanted there to be a reader mail section.
Well, if they wanted their
Y'all gotta apologize to me for not
section,
fucking writing in.
they need to write in.
Anyway,
And then we
that's
can
it for
talk
this
about it.
episode of the Synced Up Filmcast. If you enjoyed that, you should consider supporting us on Patreon at patreon.com/synced up, where for $5 you can get access to the lovely post show that we're about to do, where we do stuff Harry Potter related.
It's Harry Potter
Yeah,
related.
you would have seen the Harry Potter related
Back
thing we
to
did
back.
last week, but you didn't pay us $5. So sorry. If you do that though, you can get access to that and the backlog of post shows, which is
There's
pretty
a
big.
lot of them.
There's a
There's
lot of
good
them.
ones.
There's a lot of them. Yeah, and so we'll do that for you. Those of you who did that, we'll see you in a few minutes. Everybody else, we'll see you next week when we rank and review Order of the Phoenix. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Peace. Bye. Have a beautiful night.